And then, so the song is TXPYR with Breaking the Undertow Indie Music Live, episode 245.
The beauty terror of this life cut through me like a knife. Pull the stitches from my seams. Enigmatic because it's worthless, anomalous in purpose, a whisper and a scream. The same old words keep catching in my throat. I strum a chord, sing them note by note. Carry me to a sunny place. Bury me under the waves. The lie that is this desperate realm with bullshit at the helm, impossible to know. With praise and false authority, a truth you could never see, carried by the undertow. The same old words keep catching in my throat. I strum a chord, sing that note by note. Carry me to a sunny place. Bury me under the waves. Carry me to a
Indie Music Live 245. That was Breaking the Undertow, Trevor Heaslip, now out of Nova Scotia, but generally from Canada. Brandon, I have one question before we start, though, about talking about the song. How do you feel about the new "Let's Go Brandon" phrase using your name?
That was a big hit over the weekend.
I'm sure you're about sick of it by now, right?
I thought I was gonna be, and then every time it just the environment's changed. So I'm like, you know what? I can kind of get used to this.
I love it. I think it's hilarious.
I told my mom, I was like, you did one thing right outside of getting me to be an adult. I said you gave me the right name.
Yeah, it's a funny twist of words. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay, so everybody knows how much I like Breaking the Undertow. One thing I noticed about this song, other than the production is always awesome. It's just one thing that this guy really gets right almost every time with his songs. But I guess I don't know how you feel about the auto tune. Did you hear the auto tune on there, or auto correction maybe more than auto tune? Yeah. It's a little too much for my taste. I don't know what do you think about that song?
Yeah, I kind of felt like the the mechanics of just kind of overproducing that part of it. Plus, I don't know. I haven't listened to any of their other music to compare it against, but just the production felt very like overwhelming to the vocal. I would have liked to have heard more of the artist on the lead vocals stepping forward more versus having the heavy drums and the guitars just kind of screaming over them in certain parts, especially when it went from more of that punk alternative, like Sum 41 vibe, and then it switched over to like that, death metal kind of, grunge. I like that because I was a big, metal and rock fan myself, but I just felt like it was a little over the top.
Yeah, he's always got great vocals, and we've always been kind of like, we've actually he listens to what we say, surprisingly. But but yeah, I think his vocals sound great overall. I think it's just the main thing for me is that auto correction, man. It's just almost like it was too perfect or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he has a really great natural voice too.
Yeah, I think it was like a little bit what we like to call clinical, you know what I mean? Like you want to have the nuances of, the things that make your voice kind of be distinct. And I think when you try to, like you said, you overcorrect it, it just kind of flattens out a little bit.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. So thank you for your thoughts, sir.
Yeah, sure.